What's up, guys? I'm Robert the Aftershock. This is Eric Craven. Together we are known as Out of Darkness. If you were tagged on this on social media, you reacted to it. If you choose not to be tagged on this, feel free to untag. I want to give you fair warning that this will be a shoot. This will break the fourth wall. And we mean no disrespect to our business, nor anybody we talk about in our business that we talk about in this video. I want to also start out by saying I do apologize for my own actions before I even put any other transgressions out there. I want to apologize for my own reactions to certain things I've done. The 19th of this month, March 2021, I arrived at GPW, Gastonia Pro Wrestling, and I was told that I was going to be in a pre-match with Jamie, the Love Man. And Jungle Kid, you may know him is, and I respect the hell out of that kid because he's busted his ass the last year and a half, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah.
And I wouldn't mind getting in a match with him, but the thing that makes me mad is when it's in a pre-show. In my personal opinion, nobody at Gastonia Pro Wrestling deserves to be called a pre-show. And so when you're somebody like me, who's like us, who's been through bullshit after just being shit on for 11 years this month, you kind of just get tired of it, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I want to apologize to both Jamie and I want to apologize to Tim Hunter for leaving his show like I did. I should have went ahead and just did the pre-match. I ain't gonna lie, I can be the bigger man here. But the fact is, we're all better than a pre-show here at GPW, or there at GPW, I should say now, since we're fired. But I left because it was a pre-show. It wasn't because, Odell Lowe wrote the card and me and him have beef. It ain't cause of that. Or he has beef with me. I don't have beef with him. It's nothing to do with that. No disrespect to him either. It's the fact that it was a pre-show. And I've worked my ass off to get out of pre-shows. Now to continue to the story that we're going to tell here. I left, as I said earlier in the video, and I got a call from Craven to come back to walk out with him. Craven and his fiance. To come walk out, and support him in his triple threat match for the GPW Carolina Social Media Championship. Triple threat with Smiley Feelgood and Devin Reed, which was an excellent match. Both the first one and the second one. Thank you. You're welcome. You're a good worker, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we come back through the curtain, and beforehand, we got the approval from Tim that I could walk out with him. Even though I done left and I showed a little disrespect by leaving, I got the approval by Tim Hunter himself to go out with Eric Craven. But when we come back through the curtain, I assumed that Odell Lowe hadn't heard the news that I got that approval, and he was just, I guess, irate about it or mad. And, some words were exchanged. Do you want to continue from here?
First off, let me start by saying Out of Darkness stands against mental illnesses. All shapes and sizes of them. It doesn't matter what it is. From depression to anxiety to PTSD. And another thing that we do not tolerate and that we stand against is bullying. We do not tolerate bullying. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter. And in the locker room of GPW, there is a bully. And he likes to throw his weight around and his size to intimidate people to getting what he wants. And I guess he has a personal issue with us, because this is what, the third time we've had this problem?
The second or third time. I mean, honestly, I I don't know. I don't think you do either. We don't have any issues with Odell Lowe. You know, he started with us, and I don't understand it. I mean, I don't know what his issue with Out of Darkness is, but I've never had an issue with him. You know, I want us all to get along. We're a brotherhood. That's what it's supposed to be. But you know, sometimes it is what it is. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm fine. Anyways, we get to the back, and he starts trying to bully my tag team partner. And it didn't matter if he was my tag team partner, or if he was Jamie Roth, or if he was Devin Reed, or Logan Storm, or Luke Christian. It doesn't matter who it was.
Before you continue, them kids right there, Luke Christian, Devin Reed, Logan Storm, HP, am I missing any names? Jamie Ross, Joan Kidd, as you know. Them kids have worked their fucking ass off in this past year, going on a year and a half, down there in Tim's backyard. And I have all the fucking respect for them in the world. I'm sorry, I wanted to say that.
So do I. We look at them as family. Everyone in that locker room. Every time we step in the locker room. Wrestling is supposed to be a brotherhood. Not petty. Not bullying. And I guess that's what led to us being fired from GPW, because we stood up for ourselves.
Yeah, so essentially we had some words exchanged there behind the Center Arena in Lincoln, North Carolina. And, you know, we were thinking about quitting that night. And Tim, we thought about it, even really before Tim said anything, but we thought about it and said, you know, why not let...
It's going to be Alyssa's birthday.
Yeah, and Alyssa's birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. I think it was yesterday or today. It might. Happy birthday. Happy 13th birthday. You know, wanting to celebrate and stuff. And Tim invited us back. The whole family invited us back to GPW to, you know... as a matter of fact, Tim, I know you're watching this. We talked on the phone that day after. You know, we talked about plans for GPW and what you had planned after, you know, the Center Arena, you know, the end of the Center Arena stories. And I'm like, cool. And then, you know, you were wanting Eric Craven, Aftershock, Out of Darkness to be a part of that at that point in time. But then you fast forward to that following Sunday. I believe it was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. And, you know, I get a message initially from you, a voice message through Facebook, which I have still.
As do I.
I thought about putting it on here, but we're not doing that. I mean, you know, I'm not. But the point is, you said that Out of Darkness was banned by Tommy Dizzy Devil, which was the owner of Center Arena. And Tommy, me and him both gave you an attitude about that, and we both apologize if you're watching this. We do. Tim should have came to us, or called us, or texted us, or whatever, you know, and said, Out of Darkness, Eric Craven, Aftershock, you're no longer welcome at GPW. I mean, I'm sad about it, I ain't gonna lie to you.
But instead of coming to us like a man, like an adult, or like a professional, you lie to us and try to throw someone else under the bus.
Yeah.
It didn't take us long to figure out what really happened.
No, I mean, it really didn't. A couple hours. And I'm not going to let that information go because, you know, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus that don't need to go there. But the point is, we are not going to get, you know, I reiterate this all the time. People act like they're scared to come to us and talk to us about stuff. I don't know if it's his resting fuck face or just because I'm fucking big as fuck. I don't know. But we're...
Have a resting fuck face?
You have a resting fuck face. We're doing a promo.
Okay.
So, you know, There's no need to be afraid to come up to us and talk to us. We are some of the easiest, free-spirited, easy to talk to guys probably in this business. And
to add to that, we're not a couple of princesses. If you have a problem with anything we do, you can come to us like adults.
Yes.
And talk to us. Tell us a problem that you're having. You don't treat us or talk to us like we are children, because we are not.
It's true.
Continue.
It's true. I'm sorry. But anyways, Tim Stroking Hunter, brother. Me and him was just talking about this before this video. We respect the shit out of you in that ring. There is probably, I can't really name too many people that's actually better than you in that ring. Technical, cardio, storytelling, just the psychology, you know, the overall gist of a wrestling match in this business. We respect the shit out of you for that. We respect what all you've accomplished in this business. All the people you've worked. All the people that you've put under, put over, whatever. We respect the shit out of that. And you're teaching all that to HP, and he's coming up pretty straight. We love HP too. But the fact is that you should have came to us with the intent to be sincere to us and respect that we have for you, and reciprocate right about our departure from GPW. You didn't have to go and say that Tommy banned us or all that. You could have came to us and said, you know, that we were banned. We you know, obviously we're not going to like it either, because, you know, we love GPW. You know, I can go into some deep-hearted stories about GPW, but I'm not, because I'm not about to get emotional on this video. This is not why I made the video, or this is not why we're making the video. We're simply putting the reason why we're no longer accepted or welcome at GPW.
I'd like to add something to that.
Go for it.
To some other promoters, as long as you have bullies and fake brothers in the locker room, we will not be a part of it.
I totally agree with that. You know, when we got into this business, you know, it was still, I consider, a brotherhood. You know, just depending on where you go and who you talk to, who the promoter was. You know, you have crooked people everywhere. You know, money marks, you know, whatever, just in it for money and not for the entertainment of the people or what the people want. So what?
Stay on topic.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're good.
I'm going off topic. My bad. Go ahead.
I'd like to say that this video does not reflect on anyone outside of who we have mentioned. It does not reflect on HP whatsoever, nor Tiny Terrific, because we both respect the hell out of both of them inside and outside the ring.
Yes.
Tim, like he said, inside that ring, we respect the hell out of you, and we love what you bring to the sport. Outside of the ring, you lost all of our respect. Behind the curtain, we used to think the world of you.
I honestly still do, but it's just, man, this right here has just rubbed us all kinds of the wrong way. And you should be able to understand that. And I'll even go as far as to say, you know, Odell Lowe. You know, I've known you for about a year now. You know, you came from the beach, Ocean Isle, I think it is. Regardless, me and you may have an opinion about me. I don't know what it is. We seem to butt heads a lot. But I have respect for you, brother. You know, I've never had an issue with you, or whatever issue you have with me is totally on you. I just want to say that. You know, you know, that's all I want to say with that. Also, I guess, I don't know what else. Do you got anything else to say?
I mean,
we did say that we were going to talk about Strong Championship Wrestling in this video. And I'm going to leave it at this. It just depends on the booking in the future with that. from me, what do you?
I'll hold my tongue.
Okay. So, you know, the reason that we even put Strong Championship Wrestling in our comment that we were advertising for this video is because of the association. But, you know, I have nothing really to say bad against that company. It's just the association right now with GPW. And if we're invited back to Strong Championship Wrestling, we will think about it.
It will be considered.
It would be considered. But, and that's all I really have to say on this video. You have anything else you want to say?
I do.
No, go ahead.
A lot of these companies, a lot of these other companies that we work for, have you noticed they all like to try to laugh and pick fun at ACW?
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. You guys laugh at them and you pick on them and all this other crap. But the fact of the matter is, when we show up to an ACW show, we're not bullied. We're not mistreated. Everyone there is treated the same. No one gets special treatment because they're closer to the promoter. You know, if you like that. No one is mistreated in any shape or form. They love every single one of us. That's a real brotherhood. That's what wrestling should be.
Yeah.
That's what wrestling was.
That's true. If I can name probably about 10 promoters off the top of my head that if they just sit and watch the aura of Appalachian Championship Wrestling, the one we represent, which is in Vail, North Carolina, you know, they would learn, well, we need to do this and that. We don't, you know, there's a lot to be learned for promoters if they was to watch the operations of the Appalachian Championship Wrestling show. You know, yeah, like I said, you know, you know, you can say what you want to about ACW, but ACW is our home.
I agree.
You know.
I agree.
And, you know.
Speaking of, April 10th, ACW live show. Admission is only $6, and you can catch us.
Oh, did they lower it to $6?
It is $6.
I thought it was like 10.
No, it's $6.
What?
Right?
8818 West NC10, Vail, North Carolina.
Come catch Out of Darkness against the Brotherhood in a tag team tornado team tables match for the ACW Tag Team Champions.
Yes, Jamie Knight and
Trey
Chaos. They will be representing the Brotherhood in this tornado tables tag team match for these ACW Tag Team Championships.
I can't wait.
Bro, it's going to be awesome. Fun. And I hope you guys watch that. I apologize if anybody was disrespected or offended by this video, because that's not our intent. Our intent was to inform and to tell people why we were not welcome back, or fired, if you want to call it that, from Gastonia Pro Wrestling.
Why Devin Reed was once again robbed of his ladder match with me. Something that boy has busted his ass for. So not only was it taken from him once, but this is now twice. Both times had to do with the same bully.
It's something, but anyways, we're going to get off here. I hope you enjoyed it. We are #Out of Darkness, #Into
the Light.